Today in Harrisburg, advocates for public charter education rallied at the Capitol calling for increased school choice. And that is where we find our Harrisburg Bureau reporter, Brendan Scanlon. He's there to tell us more about the rally and about the debate on how those public charter schools are funded. Brendan, good evening.
Good evening, Ethan. And yeah, that's exactly right. There are over 170 charter institutions in the Commonwealth. All are largely funded by public school districts. However, they all operate independently. Over 400 school boards around the Commonwealth are calling for charter reform and say funding charters is impacting their ability to provide a quality education to public school students. It's a big debate in Harrisburg, but today we heard from charter advocates and why they say education choice is essential. I heard from students, teachers, and parents who all told me that having a choice makes a huge difference in a child's education. Choices like STEAM, a STEM education with an added A for arts, as well as business, performing arts, agriculture, and much more. They say public charters focus on the individual student and give families more options when deciding what's best for their child.
I mean, I think that speaks about what Pennsylvania is, right? We're diverse, we're inclusive, we look for innovation, and that's what our charter schools are providing.
They're able to choose what fits for the individual. Every student needs something different.
And Brendan, so much to unpack regarding that, but really this is another thing that as we look toward elections, it's huge. A lot of the Republican candidates very much in favor of charter schools. Democratic candidates, Governor Wolf as well, very much opposed. Where do they stand on this issue?
Yeah, well, you're exactly right, Ethan. It's a really big issue here, especially among candidates running for governor. One of those candidates who's campaigned really heavily on school choice is Bill McSwain, and I spoke with him a few weeks ago while he was actually here in Harrisburg visiting a charter academy just down the road here, and he said it's essential that we really focus on funding the individual student and not the system. He said it's important to also increase access for everybody to charter schools for more students as well. And you're right, Democrats on the other side saying public schools extremely underfunded and they need a lot more funding, especially keep in mind that $1.7 billion still available of American Rescue Plan dollars. Governor Wolf has been long calling for that to be invested into the public school system.